Howdy, we're going to be making attempt 2 at Escape from Dol Guldur. I have 3 heroes that total 29 threat. Aragorn with 2 willpower, 3 attack, 2 shields, 5 health. He's a sentinel, but that doesn't matter because we're playing solo. After he commits to a quest, you may spend 1 resource from his pool to ready him. I like him in that order. Theodred, 1 willpower, 2 attack, 1 shield, 4 health. After Theodred commits to a quest, choose a hero that committed to that quest. Add 1 resource to that hero's resource pool. They pair well, so I can always untap him. And he helps her if we need blue. Eowyn, 4 willpower, 1 attack, 1 shield, 3 health. Action, discard 1 card from your hand to give Eowyn +1 till the end of the phase. This effect may be triggered by each player once per round. We have to draw up our hand. We get Celebrian Stone, which is a card that I really need to make things work. We get Sneak Attack, which is another great... Oh, I didn't tell you what it was. Celebrian's Stone, attached to a hero, restricted. You can only have 2 restricted attachments. Attached hero gains +2 willpower. If attached hero is Aragorn, he also gains the blue resource icon, so Spirit. Sneak Attack, put 1 ally card into play from your hand. At the end of the phase, if that ally is still in play, return it to your hand. Unexpected Courage, attached to a hero. Exhaust Unexpected Courage to ready attached hero. Guard of the Citadel, 1 willpower, 1 attack, 0 shields, 2 health. Wandering Took, reduce your threat by 3 to give control of Wandering Took to another player, raise that player's threat by 3. So that's kind of a push, and there's not another player. 1 willpower, 1 attack, 1 shield, 2 health, 2 to come out. Almost liking this hand. Choose a player. Shuffle that player's discard pile into his deck. Remove Will of the West from the game. This is kind of an extra card that I put in there. I don't really need deck recycle because I don't burn through my deck, but I had to get to 50 cards. I can't decide if it's worth keeping this hand. I like the 2 early heroes. I like the stone, but I think this is a hard call if I should mulligan or not. I think I'm going to mulligan. Because I really need, if I have a sneak attack, I really need a Gandalf to go with it. I really need, because I'm running 2 heroes, because one's going to get captured, I would really like Steward of Gondor. Because Steward of Gondor helps me get resources, especially when I'm going to be starving for resources because I'm only having 2 heroes. So I'm going to shuffle a few times, cut once. I'll mix it up a little bit, shuffle one more time. And we hope we get a better hand. And we're going to take off just a little bit off the top. And we'll see what we get. Celebrian Stone. Weird. So we already went over that. You attach to a hero, +2 willpower. If attached hero is Aragorn, he gains a blue resource. We got Northern Tracker, which is amazing. 4 to come out. 1 willpower, 2 attack, 2 shields, 3 health. After it commits to a quest, place 1 progress on every location in the staging area. Will of the West. Choose a player. This is the one that lets you reshuffle your deck, which don't really need. Sneak Attack. This is great. We already went over what that does. Brok Ironfist. He costs 6 to come out. After a dwarf hero you control leaves play, put Ironfist into play from your hand. I don't have a dwarf hero. I didn't synergize that well. He's kind of a toss-in just to get to 50 cards. Steward of Gondor. If I had Gandalf, this would be like a dream starting hand. Even though this mission is crazy hard, that doesn't mean a dream starting hand would be any good. Let's move forward. Search the encounter deck for the 3 objective cards and reveal them and place them in the staging area. So all the text is the same except for the forced thing at the bottom. Guarded, restricted, raise your threat by 2 to claim this objective when it's free of encounters. When claimed, attach Dungeon Torch to a hero you control, counts as an attachment. If detached, return Dungeon Torch to the staging area. Here's the unique part. At the end of each round, raise attached hero's controller's threat by 2. No, that's ridiculous. So I won't claim that till the end of the game. Shadow Key, guarded. Oh, same text. At the end of each round, attached hero suffers 1 damage. That's ridiculous. I don't have any healing, so can't take that one. This one, attached hero cannot attack or defend. That's more doable. So when I have to take an objective, that's the one I'm going to take. Let's go ahead and start protecting them. Mountains of Mordor. 2 threat, 3 to complete. Travel. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck and add it to the staging area to travel here. Response. After Mountains of Mirkwood leaves play as an explored location, each player may search the top 5 cards of his deck for 1 card and add it to his hand. Shuffle the rest of the search cards back into the owner's deck. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. That was a freebie, so that's good. But we also get some orcs we have to deal with first round. When revealed, the first player chooses 1 character currently committed to the quest, deal 2 damage to that character. So that's good, but that means we have to combat first round, which is going to be frustrating because we're only going to have 2 heroes. So, yeah. All right. That's done with the revealing. We're also supposed to pull this guy. Also place Nazgul of Dol Guldur face up and out of play. So 40 engagement cost, 5 threat, 4 attack, 3 shields, 9 health. You can't put attachments on him. When the prisoner is rescued, he comes into play. After a shadow effect dealt to Nazgul of Dol Guldur resolves, the engaged player must choose and discard 1 character he controls. He hits hard, he eats things, he also actually eats something in addition to his attack. So he's scary. We're supposed to attach 1 encounter card to each objective, and we've done that. When revealed, randomly select 1 hero card among the heroes controlled by the player. Turn it face down. The hero is now considered a prisoner and cannot be used, cannot be damaged, and does not count resources until rescued, as instructed by card effects later in the quest. The players as a group cannot play more than 1 ally each round. Players cannot advance to the next stage of this quest unless they have at least 1 objective card. So we're going to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gone. But just like my last game, I have the right stuff to kind of start this out. So we get to resource up and then draw a card. Silverlode Archer. I think we're going to start with Steward of Gondor on this guy. That takes both my resources. I tap Steward of Gondor to put these resources back in. I could use Steward of Gondor to play Sneak Attack this round to help deal with that guy. Because there's 4 threat out there, I'm probably already going to lose the quest. So if I Sneak Attack, I could probably get... Actually, I should have put Steward of Gondor on him. I don't know why I didn't. We're going to go ahead and do Steward of Gondor on him instead. So that's a small change, but nothing else has happened. But the resources should belong on him because he's the one that gets Celebrian's Stone. And I don't want to lose the mission for just putting it on the wrong character at the beginning of the game. So we will move forward because that makes the most sense. That guy's going to engage me and there's nothing I can do about it. He's probably going to hit pretty hard. So I need a blocker. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to Sneak Attack somebody in. So I'm going to pay 2 resources to put this stone on me so I count as a blue hero. And I have more willpower. So we're both going to go on the quest. When we both go on the quest, he's going to put an extra resource. Nope. I think he might have to block. And then this crazy dwarf could kill him. I've already done it. Let's go ahead and just... He hits for 3. Okay, they both go on the quest. Put a token on here. I use it to untap so I have a blocker. So I already made a mistake. Because now I won't have anybody to hit him with. So we just have to move forward. So I went on the quest for 4 because the stone adds 2 to my willpower. So we pull another card. And this is a when revealed, attached iron shackles to the top of the first player's deck. So when I draw next time, I have to discard this. Which isn't a horrible thing. This guy engages us. It's a push because there's 4 threat against us and we quested for 4. So I'm feeling more okay with what happened. I'm going to block his attack, which is 2 damage. No shadow effect. So at least we've engaged this guy and we're good there. Now our threat's going to go up to 30. Oh, we could have traveled. I don't like that travel, so I'm just not going there. So, where threat goes to 30, we draw, this goes away, and now we get to do stuff. We resource up. I tap Steward of Gondor to get 2 more resources. So we have 4, and they can count as blue. We really need to put that guy down. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend all 4 resources to put this tracker into play. They're both going to go on the quest. I'm going to put a resource on him. He's going to take the resource off to untap. So we went in for 5 on the quest. I don't remember if he tapped and went last round. I think he did. So there was 4 out there. Last round I should have got a progress. This round, another land comes into play. With 2, it says when Enchanted String is the active location, players can't draw cards. Ugh. So I put 5 out, there's 2, I get to place 1 progress, and again I'm not traveling. Especially now I got this creature. This one's going to block. From this attack, we get a shadow effect of nothing. 2 damage goes on her, she's got 2 armor. Then Aragorn will tap for 3 damage, killing this guy. I feel like we have a pretty good chance this run. We untap. We go to 31 threat. We get to draw a card, and we should have resourced up. After resourcing up, I'll use Steward of Gondor, get 2 more resources. I can only do 1 character per round, so let's make it be a good one. Or let's make it be a weak one. Let's put out this little Took, just because he's cheap. I did that with his stuff counts as blue. This is going on the, she's going on the quest, so I can put progress on all the locations. He's going on the quest, he's going on the quest. We'll put an extra resource on him, he will use it to untap. So we went in for 4, 5, 6. Before we do that, we get to put our token here and here. We went in for 6 against, ouch, 6 against 6. That one's a push. We get to untap. I know I need to engage him, but I want to wait. We go to 32. When we go to 32, that takes us to our next round. We get a resource on both characters. Aragorn's going to get 2 more resources. We're going to pay 6 to get this crazy guy onto the field. And he's good at questing as well, but we're going to send our northern tracker. We're going to send these 2, and we'll leave that guy for defense. So this guy's going 2. When we quest, I put 1 here, and I'm holding on to it in case I need to cancel. No, I can't cancel anything. So I'm going to use it to untap. So we went in for 4, 5, 6, 7. And I get to put a progress on each location from the northern tracker. Finishing this location out. We went in for 7. There's 4 out there. We draw. We get a scary spider. When revealed, each player must choose and exhaust one character they control. It hits for 3. I'm going to let this guy take the damage. I'm going to exhaust Aragorn. So we went in for 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to beat all this by 1. The spider will engage us. I can't sneak attack or do anything to really help there. The spider will attack, doing nothing extra, and it was blocked by this guy, I said. So that's 3 damage, 1 shield, 2 damage goes on this really cool guy. And I won't ever be able to heal that, so he's going to die eventually. We go into the untap phase. And our threat goes to 33, so we're going to have to deal with this spider soon. We draw Unexpected Courage. That's going to help us deal with things. We get 2 resources. We pay to get 2 more. And I think I'm going to pay for Unexpected Courage, even though I really should get out of character this round. So I think I only have 1 restricted attachment on him. And we already used Steward of Gondor. We have Unexpected Courage. So we're going to use Unexpected Courage. This guy's going on the quest, this guy's going on the quest, this guy's going on the quest. They will stay back there. So we're going in for 4, 5, 6. We're going in for 6. But I get to put a progress on this, so this is freed up. And I get to put a token on him, which I'll use to untap him. Then we draw. It's another land forced after traveling here. The player places a card on top of their deck in front of him as it was just engaged, but we're not going to have to do any of that because this tracker will take care of it. So that is 4 against 4, 5, 6. So I get to put 2 progress out. Then we have to deal with the spider. This guy is... I don't want him to kill anything. So I guess I'll block with Aragorn. And deal 1 damage to each character the defending player controls. Ouch. So that's the shadow effect. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. At least my stuff's alive. 3 damage coming in. I block 2. 1 damage goes on me. Unexpected Courage. I untap. Then I tap and I hit him for 3. He's got 1 armor. We tap this guy to attack. We've killed the king spider. We get to untap. Next round we'll probably have to deal with that other big thing. We go to 34 threat. We get a resource on each person. We're going to Steward of Gondor to get extra resources. We're going to draw our card. We get a Lorien guide. And we will pay $3 purple to get out this archer. Aragorn's going to go on the quest, and my tracker will go on the quest, and this guy will go on the quest. Everybody else is waiting. He's going to put a resource on Aragorn. Aragorn's going to untap. So now we're looking at 4, 5, 6 on the quest. I get to put tracker, puts 1 in here. So that's done. We pull a Scary Orc Chieftain, and we have to engage one of these things this round. Gets +2 for each resource token on him. I haven't used Unexpected Courage yet. I'm definitely going to lose something when this engages us. So I can hit for 6, then I can hit for... I should be able to kill him. I'm going to choose to engage the chieftain, and I'm going to block with this guy. No shadow effect. So 3 damage, coming in on 1 shield, 1 health, he's dead. Now I double attack on Aragorn. I attack, and then I Unexpected Courage. I attack again. That's 6 damage. Between these two, that's 4 more. That's enough to kill this guy. Oh, on my quest, I would have done... I don't know if I did the progress or not. I'm not going to stop the video. I think we're doing pretty good. So, but I think we went in for 4, 5, 6, 7 against 4. Yeah, we did. And we would have got 3 progress. So soon we can save our friend, but I'm not sure it's worth it. We get to untap, and when we untap, our threat's going to go to 35. Next round, get a resource, get a resource. Aragorn will tap Steward of Gondor to get 2 resources. We'll draw a card. Another one of that same thing, but it won't matter. We're going to spend 3 of Aragorn's to put this girl into play. I don't know many people that can survive an attack from that, so I'm going to have to sacrifice somebody. I'm going to go in on the quest with Aragorn. We got to do 7. He can do 6. Aragorn and this character, Theodred's going to put an extra resource on himself. Aragorn will spend 1 to untap, so we went in for 5. Necromancer's Pass. Travel. The first player must discard 2 cards from his hand at random to travel here. We went in for 5. There's 5 out against us, so that's a push. We're going to engage this character. And as an action, we'll go ahead and take Gandalf's map. This character can only quest. This thing is going to tap. It gets 1 attack. It gets 1 additional shadow effect. So we're going to block with our weakest hitter. So we're blocking with this Lorien guard. First one is nothing. Second one is nothing. It kills the Lorien guard. Aragorn taps twice, doing 6. That kills it. All right, we're going to work on finishing this quest. Untap. 36 threat. We get to draw a card. We resource up. Aragorn gets 3 because of Steward of Gondor. And we get 1 here. So we're going to pay 2 to get this guy into play. And I think we're going to start questing. So Aragorn's going to go in for 4, 5, 6. So we're going in for 6. We need 2 more. Get this guy, he comes into play. Oh, we would have spent 1 resource to untap, sorry. I do that every round. We got an orc. When revealed, the first player chooses a character committed to the quest and does 2 damage to him. Do 2 damage to this guy. He's not dead, but he's in pain. We got 5 out there. We went in for 5, 6. So we get to put 1 progress in. Oh, that's 9. So we will complete this objective. Oh, when I committed this guy, that would have put 1 progress there. So we get to take all these off. We move on to the next stage. The next stage is 15. After placing any number of progress tokens on this card, flip this over and the prisoner has been rescued. Players cannot advance to the next stage of the quest until they have rescued the prisoner and have all 3 objectives. All right. So that guy's coming to play in a little bit. This guy comes at us. He's going to attack for 2. So I will block with Aragorn. Oh, why did I... Okay. This got shuffled into the encounter deck on accident last game, but I'm not resetting. So, no shadow effect. 2 damage. He's good. I pay to untap him with Unexpected Courage. I tap him back to kill it. We untap. Everybody's getting close to being dead, but we're still moving forward. We go to 37 threat. We draw another sneak attack, which would be great if we had something to sneak attack with. We get resources. 1 to this guy, 3 to Aragorn. I don't really have much to do with my resources. That guy's going to come into play, but not engage us when we get some tokens here. So we're safe from him. So I'm going to Northern Track, going in with Aragorn, not going in with him in case all tapped characters take a damage. So I'm going to go in for 5. But I put a progress here from Northern Tracker. It completes. Deal 1 damage to all exhausted characters. So it's good I didn't put him in there. Alright, we beat it by 5. So we get to put 5 progress out there. Then, this guy comes into play. If I untapped, could I kill him? I don't think I could kill him this round. Sorry. He should have untapped when he quested, and that's my fault. If I did, we could probably kill him. It is what it is. I made a mistake. If I'd been untapped, we might be able to do this. If I hit him for 3, and then he takes out 2 characters, yeah, it's just not happening. So, my turn is done. I go to 38 threat, and I draw a card. Needed to be Gandalf, but it wasn't. It's another Will of the West. Choose a player to shuffle their that player's discard pile into their deck, and that's not helpful. So we need to claim these objectives. We need to put progress out there. Think I'm gonna have to take the chance and put Aragorn in on the quest. Gonna have to put Aragorn's gonna lose the quest, but Aragorn's the only one going on the quest. He uses a resource to untap himself. Hopefully it's not an enemy. Until end of the phase, raise the total threat in the staging area by X, where X is the number of players. So we have 6 out against us. We went in for 4. We're going to take 2 threat. We're at 40. This guy comes in. We're going to have to block with someone, and then we're going to have to lose someone else. So we'll block with somebody who's not good at questing. This guy. This guy is going to block. We deal a shadow effect card. Raise the defending player's threat by 4. That's game breaking for us, because we have to pick up those which cause threat. So we have to win very fast now, because we only have a couple rounds. This character dies. I have to lose an additional character. I will lose this character. I will then attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 3, 12. This guy's dead. We will untap. Our threat will go to 45. And I think we're going to lose due to threat. So we draw a card. Another one of these cards that's not going to be useful. One. We got a ton of this. And we're going to go in for the quest. We're going to go in for 4, 5, 6, 7. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. 1, 1. So we go in for 4, 5. We got to put 5 more progress out there. You might wonder why I'm still attempting this. I'm hoping I get Gandalf and that I can use him to lower my threat to have a chance. Alright, we go to 46 threat. We draw. It's not Gandalf. I go ahead and play it. I don't know if I did my resources, but I have a ton. That's not the problem. I go in for 4, 5, 6. The players with the highest threat level attaches this condition to one of their heroes. It does not ready unless the person pays 2. I will just use Unexpected Courage to ready this guy, so we're good. Our threat goes to 47. We got another Unexpected Courage. Oh, we completed this quest. We just have to pick up the attachments, but we can't pick up the attachments because that'll push our threat through the roof. So Aragorn goes on the quest by himself for 4. We got this guy that counts for 2. He engages us. He has to attack somebody. He's going to attack this one and hope he doesn't get a shadow effect. Discard 1 attachment from the defending character. So nothing. 2 and 2. We're good. Aragorn will untap, hit him, kill him. We untap. There should be 16 things on that from earlier. Oh, I just put some more on it. This thing was completed a while back ago. So unless something takes threat off of it, we're good. We go into the next round. We're at 48 threat. We draw, not helpful. We cast him. Aragorn goes on the threat. Oh, this was... Did I get rid of that? No. Aragorn goes on the quest. He pays to untap himself. We get a land, don't care. We go to 49 threat, and we hope that this final card, let's go ahead and resource up. We hope that the final card is one of my threat reduction cards. It is not. We lose the game after we quest. We would have drawn a Cave Guardian, which we could have easily dealt with. Let's see how long it would have been until I got to Gandalf or a threat reduction. 3 more turns. All right, thank y'all for watching attempt 2.